Meanwhile, I get the honey, see? You see, when I come up on the scene, I own it. I am the icon, the moment, the legend.
And then Frylock and stuff.
Nah, Carl was the true hero of that show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he'd be like, I don't know, it seems kind of gay. Like everything.
Everything was
You,
kind of gay to him.
you want to do something later? Every day there's like a passed out hooker on the ground. It's like, that was his vibe. Welcome to the Hitman and Zombie Show. We are much funnier.
Oh
2x
shit!
speed. Try it out.
We did not see you walk in. I did not see you walk in the door. When there's something, nothing, I can close the door. I will survive. Hey, hey, hey.
My one quote from Aqua Teen Hunger Force is I don't know why. And it's probably because I deal with live chickens frequently. There was like one scene where they're driving a voodoo chicken.
Oh my
like
goodness.
The Moonanites were like gathered around and they're like, chicken, arise, chicken. And me one, arise, chicken.
I fucking love that. I'm just, Master Shake, man.
It's so stupid. There was actually like it was a pretty good show, man. I'm not gonna lie. I still haven't seen the movie.
Oh, that's right. Well, we'll get around to it. Another movie that we gotta review.
It's probably scary. It's scary.
Speaking of reviews, what are we doing today, senor?
Agatha.
We're doing Agatha.
Yeah, this one with the intro. Go.
It was Agatha all along, witch with the swagger, stealing scenes, steal your heart. She's the dagger in every twist, every turn. Welcome to our show, Agatha all along, witch with the swagger.
The bitch with, this witch, sandwich, witch with the swagger.
They said you gotta go. They said you can't stay here. Your flex too strong. Your swagger too real.
Uh-oh.
You gotta take the witch's road.
We gotta go on the riches road. We gotta go on the witches road. We gotta go on the snake way. So be careful not to fall off, pinche way.
Get out of here. Brad Summer is over. Cancel.
You gotta get the thing and say, cut the fuck out.
And cut.
We said cut, not cluck. The other one with the clucky. Rice chicken.
Chicken. Rice.
Chicken with rice.
Rice.
You guys usually go check out the other episode too with the they were like mechanized doing robots and stuff. That was cool too. Aqua Teen Hunger Force never go out of style. Estilo.
Or the Moonanites. They just always be bumming stuff, and they're like, shoot him with the, he's gonna shoot you with the laser, dog. You done messed up now. And it's like, bloop, bloop, bloop. What you gonna do now?
People are literally like, what's going on over there? So we're swagging up with these witches and Mrs. Hart. Kevin Hart's heart.
Well, now
just
it's more like Owen Hart.
No,
that's way in the past.
Yeah, that's too past, man. That's true.
I mean, and that's not even her name anyway.
Agatha.
And they didn't bury her in the kitchen. She specifically asked. They really couldn't. They were like, "Oh, we can't break these tiles."
God Almighty.
Jeez.
So we have Mrs. Hart, Miss Joanne, not Joanne. What's her name? Sharon. Sharon. Every time she says Sharon, it reminds me of Ozzy saying it in that show. Was it the Ozzy Osbourne show?
I just did the Ozzy.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's just like, dude, in real life, Ozzy's just like a hairy lump, and then like he takes a bite off a bat. He gets that bat juice, and all of a sudden he's back at it. And you know, it's wild to me that like his music and music of that vein was like edge, the edgy of the edge. Like
Music of
you
the
hear it
vein.
now, and it's just so mellow and chill. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is very chill. It's like, no, like it's rock and roll. Like, I guess, man. Like, it's like how people used to look at Elvis. Like, oh, he used to be so edgy and badass, but like,
It's chill and calming.
oh, thank you.
The whole rockabilly scene was pretty cool. Kicking off straight out Americana.
Oh, that's that little pansexual nymph, though. What's his face from the Smiths?
Sismonioni?
The Bulbous Salutations.
Oh, okay, I got you.
What was his name? Oh, Morrissey.
Oh, John Morrissey?
Wait, he has a first name?
I believe so.
All right.
With that being said, Senor Sharon is over here. It's like, all right, guys, I think our fun time has over, and I think this is called kidnapped, and I'm calling the authorities. So I'm trying to get out of here. Like, oh great, no service, no service. So they're all scooting around. It's funny how everybody walks forward barefoot, and she goes.
Yeah.
I like how they're trying to keep the comedy with her, even though throughout her the 70s show humor of Kitty. Meow.
Yeah. Oh, I think there's a reason for that. Her being the odd one out too.
Think so?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, everybody else is walking comfortably and everything else, and she struggles.
I think she's supposed to be us,
I mean,
a middle-aged woman.
I talked about that's me. I talked about last one that
I think I skipped my
I
period.
think she's either just like a placeholder for somebody else, and they're perpetuating her along, or something else, or B. I actually kind of have a theory that we'll get to a little bit later in that vein.
B
Now that
or
we-
no B. So Agatha's doing roll call like, you are bound. I want to make you unbound. You, I want to turn your fortune around. And you, I want you to find out what happened to your mommy. And Miss Hart, what? I swear, you take your eyes off them for 1 second, and they're already running off to the park. They be like that, though.
Mhm.
And then you're yelling their name out of the top of your lungs, panicking. Sharon,
Yeah.
Sharon, where are you? So she's over here. She went off the beaten path, and she sat down next to this, little lawn?
Yeah.
Side of the road, she's trying to rest her piggies, and all of a sudden she's getting absorbed by the tree of might. I'm telling you, man, there's giant Ball C riders here.
Oh, yeah.
They took this off the Snake Way. The Snake Way and the Tree of Might.
You got to stay on the path.
You cannot trailblaze something. So she comes like, what are you doing? And all of a sudden she goes, she's like, man, I want to get out of here. And all of a sudden we get the golden path opens. What a coincidence for them to see what's next, because they have to do Trials and Tribulations. That's what the name of the title is called. Tricks and Traits, Tricks and Trials. Episode 3.
Yep.
So they go, and then all of a sudden they see this Malibu house. Malibu. And they open the door. She's like, oh no, they went in there. It's like, who's in there? I don't know. How about we knock? And then they knock, and then they ring the bell. They go in there, and then the road said, they found a little cart stock and said, "Hey, welcome, trial number 1."
These big little eyes.
So you're telling me there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes of these people going to the individual trials?
Well, there's 9 episodes total.
So it'd be 5 out of the 5 is gonna be them going through trials until.
So if we did 5 trials, then there would be 7 episodes down. and then 2 to wrap up. I mean, that makes sense. I
Took
don't
the
think it'll
woods
be
out.
that cut and dry, but
I hope. Because now it's gonna be a long road. Trans.
yeah.
So they go in there and they find this card stock saying, "Welcome to your first trial." And then it says, for you something wine, right? What is old and it's uglier than a witch and it tastes bitter? Was that it?
Probably.
A sandwich or age witch. So Miss Sharon turns around. She goes, "Wine!" And they're like, "All right, good job, you did it."
Yeah.
And
She's like, what? Something about a riddle?
So what a riddle? I just saw wine. I want to drink it. So they all pop the cork. She's like, "Oh, I need a cork. Where is it at?" I guess they didn't have the little lighter trick about getting the lighter next to the cork so it could pop out. Have you tried it? I did it once. I
No.
almost burned my hand off.
I used to bartend and I never did it. You know what I always did? Because it's
bartender.
great for a good show.
What do you do?
I mean, of course you got corks. Of course you got the shit to do it. But like, you would like do a show. You'd be like, oh, well, I bet you I could do
Wolverine style?
this. Come on, bub. No, you would take a shoe, right?
Yes.
You take a shoe and just like
With the
pop
shoe?
it over it and then just kind of twist it a certain way and the cork pops out.
What?
Yeah, see, it sounds awesome because it is.
You gotta do it now live.
All right, here.
I'm gonna buy a wine bottle.
I
there you
need a volunteer with a shoe. Anyone have a shoe? Shoe.
Shoe? Zaparo?
Hold on.
What's a Zaparo here? Oh!
There we go. See,
Must have
Work.
came out. There it goes. There it is. Look at that. It's wine in a can. You wino. So Miss over there, everybody pops it open and starts drinking, right? And I got this walking around and she's trying to find a way out. We're stuck here. What are we doing now? I don't know. And then she pours her drink inside the plant. I thought it was gonna happen one of those when you pour the drinks, those skits, and the plant dies or whatnot.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought that would happen too, especially knowing what we know.
You know what would have been funny? That since Agatha did that to the tree, and then I can't say it now because I'll spoil it. I'll hold that thought. We'll get to it right now. So yeah, so she throws her drink into the plant, and she leaves her cup
I know
there.
exactly what you're gonna say though.
And then she walks away. And then we're watching not Penn and Teller magic skit. The wine glass starts filling up by itself. And all of a sudden, everybody's feeling kind of weird. Well, before that, quick question: the potion lady went to go find the cork. She went with Teen, and Teen told her, "Hey, be careful with Agatha. I heard once that she sold her baby for a book." And she's like, "What? Really?" She's like, "I didn't know that." It's like, "I know, right? Maybe it's real, maybe it's not."
You say that he said what really, but really, he got kind of defensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't think so. You know, because he clearly,
She
for
likes
whatever
him.
reason, idolizes her. He freed her.
I know, right? And then when he's trying to tell everybody what's his name, he's like, "Oh, look, he has a squiggle on him." Well, what? A satchel? Sigil? So you have a mystery box here. He's like, "Yeah." So everybody's drinking, everybody's drunk, except Teen because he's under 18. See what I did there? So he's like, "Oh, could I drink?" He's like, "No." And then you see Sharon. She's like, "Let me take it." So she doubled up on that drink.
Yeah, she could take it off his hands.
And then all of a sudden, what's the Asian lady name? Forgot her name.
God,
May?
I don't remember at all.
So she's like, "I don't feel good. Like my heart's palpitation. It's palpitating too fast." And then it was like, "Wait a second, what's going on?" And then you see a timer starts. And they're like, "Wait, is this the trial? This is the drink. Oh no, before that, they look at Miss Sharon and they look at her and her face is poofy like. I thought she got an allergic reaction to it.
I mean, yeah, that is what you look like when you have allergies. I found out the hard way. Thank you, ceviche.
Oh no, ceviche got you.
Yeah, but not shellfish.
I know you're a very caring person.
Thanks for noticing.
Dad jokes over here. Mr. Shellfish over here. So yeah, so Sharon gets puffed up and everybody starts running around looking puffed up. Except Agatha, she hides herself like, oh no, we gotta find a cure. And she's hiding her hair, her face behind her hair.
It worked
What's
well.
everybody happening? And everybody's funny, like then the other one looked like a freaking Dementor, man. Or some shit.
It reminded me of the lady who actually had that happen to her, where they injected like petroleum jelly or something instead, and then like her face straight up looked like claymation.
Oh my god, like Clayface?
Yeah, like
Shit.
the deadest of ass, and it's been like 15 years, and I guess they're really finally starting to work on it.
She went away?
Yeah,
Oh god.
I mean, and she looked fine before.
These people, man. Especially the people with the big lips like this. I can't do it. You just plump. So yeah, all of a sudden everybody goes normal. It's like, hey, what? As soon as it came, as soon as it went. Like what? But there's something wrong. And she goes, wait a second. We've been poisoned. So now everybody has, and then the alarm goes off. You got 30 minutes to find the cure. And she goes, look. It's like, what? It's like, you haven't drank yours. She's like, what do you mean? And they see the cup and she breaks it. There, no more. And like magic, it comes up by itself again. They hold it up, another glass. And she's like, fine, I'll drink it. Because everybody has to participate in this little.
But
Is it
I'm
room?
driving.
But I'm So she drinks it. She's of course she's belated. She's late because the side effects for her to happen already happened to everybody else before it hits her. So she's got hit later on with the plum. So the symptoms is heart racing, delusions, and death. So they're running around. They're like, oh no, Mr. Potion Man, do a potion, do an antidote. Antidito.
Potion
Miss Sharon's over laid out on the table somewhere. She's passed out. She's like, I don't feel good. I'm out. Dude, and this is when it starts happening, the trippy shit.
Yeah.
First it happens with the
It's just like it.
the deviator. I know. Separate and conquer. And then they go into the room, right? She follows that girl. She walks, she hits that corner. And she's like, well, what? I think it was her grandma. I think it was, right?
Well, I
She's
don't know.
talking about dying, and all of a sudden we see the skull from behind. Just La Muerte just comes behind her. I was like, oh my God. That was trippy. That was cool.
It was.
So she falls back and she's like, oh, like speaking in a different tongue. What is it? She's like, oh, they're all dead or something like that. And then the Asian lady goes into the steam room, the sauna, and then she sees her mom like, Mom, is this you? Are you really here? Mommy? And that's like he's saying, oh, I felt your grandma died and now it's happening to me. I'm going to die. I can't save you. I can't save none of you. She goes crazy and she freaks out. She backs away. And then you gotta get name with this. I think it's Janet, right? The black lady?
I want to say Jen. I think it's just Jen.
Okay, Jen is like, she steps back and all of a sudden we see it's like a doctor or something. Kind of belittling her, like, you are nothing. And once I get rid of it, you're right, you're gonna be nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
So she's this is her trial, by the way. Like it's very
Yeah,
focused
right.
on her, and clearly it's her area of expertise to overcome it.
Then she gets drowned in the water. I was like, damn. You know what? She's like this. She's like, "Boo, boo, boo, boo." Again, how come you cannot? Do you think there's a drain plug in there somewhere?
I
She's
don't
like,
know.
pull it.
Hands weren't in the
I-
water.
So they put the eye of newt. She's like, I need an eye of newt and all these ingredients with this honey badger insect list. And she was giving out grossing instruction. Like, I need a dead corpse that's been dead for 50,000 years. I'm like, where the fuck you find that? Fucking supermarket.
Oil. Like, I mean that's what came to mind for me too. Is the oil.
What is funny is like they're saying those words. It's like a person at a diner, like, oh, I need a smoky dead frog over sunny side, like Krog. Remember, like Frank said.
I always order bird parts when I get like chicken pieces,
Oh yeah.
or like oh man, what was it? I think we saw it online somewhere, and then my kids started saying it. It was like, "Feed me the unborn" or something, and it was like,
Oh my
eggs.
god.
That's so
When
metal.
you say it that way. Was
Feed me
it
the unborn.
be the unborn? Make my strength. Mix it with Coke. Give me the yolks. So the yolks on you. So she's putting all these ingredients on the on the sink. All right, you first. We need to put this first. Was the eye of newt and some honey or whatever. So they're trying to mix it, trying to make it palatable. And all of a sudden it's like, we're missing something. I don't know what it is. Time is running out. We're gonna die. I can't die here.
What are they missing?
Blood of a virgin, like always. I don't know if it was a virgin or not, but
There's only one of them there, maybe.
and then before that, like she before we get to that point, I'm sorry to going back and forth. I got those over here fucking breaking the glass. She's like, I gotta get out of here, get me out of here. But during that instant, you see like water leaking. She's like, are we underwater? I was like, are they underwater? Like, what is happening?
Well, it's salt water, right?
Yes.
And witches use salt a lot in. For
I thought they
protection.
die with water, right? I guess not.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just salt.
What did Hocus Pocus taught us? You do a circle and they go away.
Exactly. They use salt for protection.
Self-protection. Ah, there you go. So like anyway, so they're like, I don't want to drown, so whatever. So they goes to do it like, oh, how do I supposed to boil it? And I'm like, you've been on Earth for how long? Why you would start making it in a fucking sink? You know you can't turn on the fire. In my mind, it's like, turn on the hot water. I think it'll boil. I thought that's what they were gonna say, but they're like, oh, give me that what's it called? The meat cooker. The little stick. Have you used that before?
The what?
It's like a metal rod that you put it in the water and then you connect it to the electricity and you set the timer.
Sous vide.
Yes.
Sous vide is good. It's not very good for steak though. I know steak is like the one thing that's like primarily used for it. It's just weird.
Kind of
Sous
looks so
vide-
pinkish.
That's the thing.
I
Is
was
that
like,
because it cooks so slow and low that like it doesn't exactly look ever cooked. It's like at best
Yeah.
it looks kind of gray. But
Yeah,
some stuff turns out very good. Like sous vide burgers are pretty damn good because they're like they're so tender. The only thing though is that like they're not juicy. Then I digress.
You digress, and I regress. So anyway, so they're like, what color it has to be? It has to be blue. It's green. Is it that yet? It's like, no, not yet. So anyway, so they're like, all right, what we need. And Agatha pulls her aside, like, all right, you suck as a potion person, but listen, you used to wave your hand and fix it. So use your mind. What do we need? What is it? I need the blood of the unpoisoned. He's like, oh, from who and how many? And he's like, any amount. He's like, oh, you come here. He literally grabs his hand and just like went to town without even letting him know. Like, wait, what? And what's up with these people getting cut in their arm, not even reacting to it, man? I would have been like, my head. Because that has happened for me. Like, I got cut from here all the way down here. So I have a new scar. Or I call it a new lifeline.
I remember I was shoplifting once. I was way younger, so whatever. And like, I got my finger scraped all the way up. I didn't have a fingerprint or anything on that finger for a few good months. And that was the last time I shoplifted.
I learned my lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I put a cord around a cat trying to walk it, and it just jumped over, and it when it jumped over, it pulled my hand up to the barbed wire, and I slid my hand. So it was like all the prongs hit my toe, my fingertips. So I was like, don't fuck with cats. That's our lesson learned.
True.
So yeah, so finally they sliced this guy's hand open, and nothing happened, and it dropped in there, and they're like, all right, everybody mix it. Put your hair in there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mix it, mix. Can you imagine knowingly that there's blood in there and then hair? So, whatever. Yo.
Which is antidote. I mean, it's better that the other stuff is kind of metaphorical. It's not really an eye of a lizard.
The body of a Dawson dead corpse, whatever.
Body. It's what we know as petroleum.
Well, that's what it was. Petroleum jelly.
Well, petrol in general.
Petrol.
Oil or whatever.
So everybody, when they're about to say, "I need your hair," and then all of a sudden she stops and she looks, everything turns black, and you hear the baby go, and she's like, "What's going on?" That's the ugliest baby I've ever seen. So she takes the blanket off, and it's a book from the Evil Dead. Imagine it was with the eyeball like moving. Oh no, the book from Hocus Pocus.
The eyeball, Army of Darkness, and
is it? I thought it was from Hocus Pocus.
Maybe there was an eyeball in Hocus Pocus. Yeah, I think there was actually.
Hey, come on, book check us, bro. Come on.
I'm just thinking of, what was it? Not Army of Darkness, the Evil Dead. Yeah,
that one was horrifying, bro.
Yeah, the first wasn't.
Then she fucking just we'll probably get into that one later on. The new one was even crazier, like when mommy's home, whatever. Show your oh my god. We'll review that later. That's horrifying. That was more, there's like more gore than horror, you know? That's a different type of horror. Makes my stomach turn. Sheesh. And then when they went to the parking garage. Anyway, well, so she hears a baby crying. And she's like, what? And all of a sudden she hears Jan call for her. Hey, Agatha, we need your hair. She's like, what? Where am I? Because every I guess she hit, like I said, she drank last. The effects are hitting her last. So she puts it in, and everybody drinks it. Everybody's fine. Timer's like, how come the timer's running still? Like, oh no, Miss Hart. Yep. So they take her a cup.
They missed her hair. They didn't get her hair.
They didn't get her hair. But it was only for the witches, though, right?
She's a witch.
Okay.
They needed 4 witches to open it.
Son of a witch. I think that's the secret, right?
Or it's 5 witches, right? 5.
Yeah.
Because 4 is
You got
They-
potion. You got deviation, whatever. You got the Asian girl's power, then Agatha, and then the Earth Witch.
Yeah,
Earth
fine.
Sandwich. So yeah, so
So
they drink.
Since we're going on to that though, real quick, I was wondering, and you even touched on it last episode too. Was that like, what if she wasn't at all a witch, isn't whatever, um, and the fifth one is actually Billy. I mean, Teen
Mmm,
Wiccan.
wicked cool.
Either that or he is Blackheart, and Blackheart still is a fifth witch or whatever,
Warlock.
which would be awesome.
It's a warlock. It's a
Wicked.
werewolf lock. That's what they call it, right? If a wolf bites a lock, what is it? It's a warlock. Dun-dun-tsh. You see the lock with fucking hair everywhere? What
That's
is it? It's a warlock. Master
Lock to the
warlock.
war room.
Oh god. So yeah, so they do that. And then we forgot to mention one tiny big detail. There was a main big name drop.
Yeah.
Who was he, senor?
Enrique Iglesias.
Oh my god, they dropped Fluffy for next week's episode. Oh, that's Enrique. I thought you said Gabriel.
Gabriel. That is a big name, though. Oh my God, it's Fluffy!
Fluffy!
Um,
Yeah, he's the one with the dinosaur tag in the back. You know how those big ass shirts.
well, I hate to say it because I already know a little bit about the future. They won't touch on it in season 4, in episode 4 rather, but they may on 5. They, the main writer mentioned that it didn't sit right with her that in WandaVision there were a lot of threads and loose ends that never got touched on again, or ended up being like
With Rob Bonner or what?
jokes. Yeah, exactly that. So they said that every thread and every storyline and everything else will have a destination and will be resolved within the show this time around.
Wow. I'll hold them to it.
Yeah.
So over here, you know, the timer started running out and also it hit zeros. And all of a sudden this you know what happened? Why it continued counting down? They did ended up giving her they ended up giving her the antidote to Miss Hart. But the one person who didn't get it, the reason why the timer kept going, you know why? You know why?
Why?
Because of the plant. I forgot to give the antidote to the plant. So the plant died too. I know, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Damn, that did happen. No, that's true though. The plant did die.
The plant's like, what the fuck did I do?
I mean, like, oh my God, that's not the reason.
I know.
But like, still, though, that's true. The plant did die.
He's
That's
a murderer.
They tested out Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so the plant died too. That's what happened. That's why the time continued, and then they forgot to give the antidote to the plant. So all of a sudden, the water rushes in, and this oven opens up. Like, I ain't going in no oven. And all of a sudden, like the glass breaks. Oh yeah, I'm going inside the oven. So they go into the oven, and it turns into a
my friend died this way because you know that's such a witch thing.
I know, right?
And then she said my friend died. And then
you think they were talking about the hocus pocus with people when they go into the oven?
Yeah, totally. And then they're like, "Oh, her house must have
Smell like
It's been
cookies.
delicious.
Dude, it's the. I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. You think they're connecting the dots with the. What's it called? Hansel and Gretel?
You see the vision.
The WandaVision. Hey, because we get those at the end of the credits too, of these different witches. It all
like
makes
they're running.
sense. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I picked up what you put down. So they kill the Hansel and Gretel witch that way.
Yep.
And it's a Disney property too, no? Well, not really. That was a different one.
Man, fuck if I know. The only reference I have for that is that. No, I think it predates it, and it was never like licensed or anything. But like, yeah, I know that Disney had a show called something. I don't know. There was something to do with Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. So yeah, so everybody goes down that water slide. It looked kind of fun, except the person is trying to get up. It's all muddy, and then the other one comes, just smacks him to the other one, and then the other one.
And then Agatha just shoves them all out the way.
He's actually get the fuck out that way. Hey, at least everybody made it out. It's like, sorry, but not everybody made it out. So what do you mean? Miss Hart is dead.
That's not what they said.
Dun dun. Oh, what they say?
Sharon didn't make it. Sharon is dead.
Oh, okay.
And
Are you sure? Are you sure she's dead?
She said, "What?" She said, "Who is Sharon?"
Oh yeah.
But it's like after that, like whole dramatic thing, then she cuts in with, "Who's Sharon?"
Who's
But like
Sharon?
the reason that I don't know, the reason that might be significant is because in my mind that means that maybe there is still the fog from
Chicken. A rice chicken.
chicken. There is still
Oh
the
my!
fog from
I like your sound
August
effects.
in there.
So yeah, Wanda. I got the. I got that all along. They did the whole thing on her eyes, like, and they zoom out, do the pan. They're like, dun dun dun. I don't think she's dead. I think she's probably like.
I'm conflicted on that.
All right,
Would
chicken.
it be better for her to be dead or not?
I thought she's just like in a coma right now. You got to
Because,
collect them at the end.
her being dead would throw them into chaos because they wouldn't understand why they were able to go through what they went through. And that would leave an opening for either Teen to be the missing link on that, or for somebody else to have snuck away in some way, shape, or form.
Exactly. I like. We're about to wrap, anyways. Oh, my nuts. I mean, the grape nuts. But yeah, with Sharon. She did her. She's dead, and then I got to like, who's Sharon? And then we roll credits. Did you think that they once they die they forget who they are? But no, because everybody knows who she is. So no, that didn't work.
No, like I said, I think she's still under, at least
Spell.
partially under Wanda's fog. Like I don't think it's been completely lifted. So I mean, that's the same with everyone caught on that he has that sigil. And then Agatha said, I didn't do that because that's amateur. Who would be an amateur? He
himself.
would.
He did it on himself.
Definitely not Wanda because she's the best of the best.
I feel like she's standing in front of a mirror and said those words and it bounced off and put it on him.
So yeah, maybe he did it himself.
Agatha.
So then that would lead, who is he and why would he want to finish the road.
He's trying to get power to be greater than Mephisto. Oh, yeah, there you go. You didn't drop who it was. Who said Mephisto? Name drop Mephisto. He says, I never know what that her son could be. She could be an agent of Mephisto or one of his guards or whatnot.
That's what I named my rubber fist.
Mephisto? What's your
Get
Mephisto?
ready for Mephisto.
Mephisto. So I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, guys, there is a devil, and his name is Mephisto in the MCU, and there's also a god. His name is the one above all.
Tony Stank.
And it's not a fucking one who remains either. So there's one greater than everybody. There's a Jesus Christ. So and that's when you get the whole thing with Ghost Rider and all that. That's a secret. That's a separate universe right there.
It's actually Gibbers Crabs. He's a gibbery crab.
Is he his Mr. Crab's cousin?
Where's me money?
Hey, gibberish crab. It's like Macho Man, Randy Savage.
You think he just goes into every building and he's like, they don't know I'm Mr. Krabs. Like he has that meme, like they don't know. I'm really Mr. Krabs.
The Macho Man plays Mr. Gibbery Crab.
No doubt.
The cream always rises to the top. I can't do it. It's a unique voice.
I think you did it pretty good.
That's me shitting myself.
Oh yeah, the cream always rises to the top. Yeah, but he does like the way you did it. You did it very, very good actually. You did like because I do like too gravelly where I only get the gravelly parts down pretty good, but like I can't do the like, brother. Like I still do the little gravelly.
Oh yeah, brother.
The cream always rises. Yeah, he was one of a kind.
Have you seen him when we did that same speech but in Spanish?
I still love Nature Boy though with the
woo! Limousine riding, Willing Dylan, some shit like that. What's your prediction for next episode? Whose next trial is it? Is it the Aviator girl, the Asian girl, or is it Agatha's turn?
I don't know, man. Whatever. It's definitely not Agatha's. You know what? Here's another thing I was pontificating about this. What if part of the reason she was so hesitant to go was because every trial takes one witch or one victim or whatever?
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud.
So you're leaving bodies behind? That's a sacrifice?
Now that I'm saying it out loud, it's kind of stupid because then there would only be like half the amount of trials because they'd be killing the other ones. Unless every new trial kills the previous one. In which case, like, it's pretty obvious who's going to go. So.
But they don't have powers yet, so.
And they also killed her off very, like, nonchalantly.
She's just so happy-go-lucky. She's like,
no, I mean, but, like, nothing happened. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, yes, she was the first to drink the poison. She drank an extra dose, and she was the last to drink the antidote, and she only drank one dose. So, like, maybe, but also her face wasn't all like too much.
She all plumped up, man. She's like ready to go. She's like, don't judge me. It's been a long day. That's what I feel like when I come home from work. Like, man, you're eating so much. I'm like, dude. My last time I ate was 11 in the morning, and I don't eat until I get home. So you tell me why I'm eating so much.
Man, that'd be facts.
Like, leave me a be. You know?
That'd be facts. Dude, my family went to 2 pizza parties today. Ain't no motherfucking pizza at my house. I was waiting. I was like, I'm just not going to eat. I'll grab a slice when I got a nope.
Got a slice of nothing.
I just got to get that Botox, that Botox use.
Put some in your butt cheeks. Get those lips.
Yeah. Where's the BBL juice? They ain't drinking that.
Oh, goodness sake. Show the hairy to the women. That's what they came for. I don't know what, but I'm missing what's her name? Vidal? I'm missing her.
Oh,
She better pop up soon.
here's another thing.
Oh God.
You know how Funko has a thing about spoiling shows?
No, yes. Don't tell me they made one.
Like even if I say it, like it's not gonna be that big.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's not gonna be that big
How big is it?
because we already have that theory that Wiccan is Teen. Teen is Wiccan.
Don't tell me he's Mephisto.
Well, I mean, I had that theory thrown out. No, his son, Blackheart. But
Yeah. From the game, man. Marvel vs. Capcom does. Get it now.
yeah, and he's a low tier character and he sucks. But they also have another character who is very probably real. And I will give you the one hint that I have been dying to have her in the Deadpool movies.
Santa Claus?
Yes, Lady Death.
Wait, Tina's Lady Death?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there you go. Let that resonate for a little bit.
According to Funko.
Teen is Lady Death.
Not Teen, you damn.
Oh.
Freaking Rio. I even said Rio. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I think you said Vidal.
It's the same. Her name
Anyways.
is Rio.
Oh, her name is real? You know what? Hold on. The viewers demanding to know.
But it's just the reason I threw out the Blackheart thing is because one, I mean, that's been my theory from the start, is that they're not just gonna like openly be like, oh look, it's my first time. Like he's just too big of a tease to throw out there and be like, oh, that's really him. But they can have some association to him. And who better than the one that subverts everything? And I think just Wiccan is just like, maybe he's being controlled by Blackheart and he's possessing his body. I just think it's too obvious for it just to be Billy. You know what I mean? It's just too obvious.
Yeah. It says, Agatha all along fans accuse Funko Pops of leaking major spoilers. Makes me sad. Oh, I'm looking at them right now. Why am I even looking at it? Ah, crap. I got spoiled. Bom, bom, bom.
Look,
It's
you
okay.
and everyone
Still watch
listening
it.
to me right now, you had a choice.
I'm listening to.
You had a choice.
I just went digging. I didn't know I was gonna find it right away.
You specifically looked for
Damn
it.
it. I just put all along Funko Pops and it just popped up.
If you don't want to know how the sausage is made,
So go looking for it. I'm gonna show spoilers. Everybody look away.
is made. How do you make sausage?
I didn't know it just popped up.
Oh my god! It's sausage! All along.
Okay, we gotta stop. All right, we're done. All right, no more spoilers. All right, no, we're spoiling nothing here. We're not a spoiler, guys.
Look, we don't know any more than anyone else, all right? We're just bullshitting.
Exactly.
Just shooting from the hip like the caballeros we are.
Boom, bitch, you're dead. Damn it! Why did I see that? Thanks. If you wouldn't brought it up, I would have known. But now I know.
You could have not.
But I feel like they need to know because they got to make these characters. No, I'm saying I know. I'm just playing. I'm just saying that they need to know in advance for them to have the characters ready to roll out. You know.
But it takes like 5 minutes to make a mobile.
But I mean, in droves, you can't just do it like that. It reminds me of the Chucky factory with the eyeballs. Have you seen it?
Well, see, I think they need to do like what some independent publishers are doing now, where it's like you just kind of make it to order. Like, I mean, they're filling landfills with fucking Funko Pops, dog. Like, just make it when someone asks for it. Fuck, Jesus.
That's
Chill
true.
with the mass producing.
I could see that, and then the rarity goes up and down based on that instead of.
Yeah, bro, like
I
I found
that, yeah.
all of the Venomized Pops the other day at a store, and I was like, "Damn, I really want those." But then I looked and I was like, "I don't need them. Like, they're cool, but I'm good. I have very many."
For some reason, some of them were going for $1,000. Those Venomized Venoms, right?
I mean, they were at one point up there.
But
I do
now
want black
you
lights.
can find them.
Black lights are all dope. I have a Blacklight Galactus, and that's fucking dope.
There you go, Blacklight Galactus. Guys, if you want to send Hitman for the holidays, send him a Black Guy Galactus. Oh, black glow in dark Galactus. I mastered it. Stick the landing there. I got 10 points. So send them that black guy Galactus. He's all black. He's a rare.
Good idea to have a black light on a porn set.
Your closing thoughts.
It genuinely makes me more excited to see where it's going, knowing that they're going to tie up all the loose ends and not like cock tease for the next season or a movie or whatever.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like hopefully they connect all the other movies to this.
Yeah, somehow that would be nice.
You want the orange one or the green one?
La Juange.
La Juange. Why they look like they have fucking... Here, let me show you really quick, guys. So Hitman wants this for the holidays. We're gonna show our P.O. box soon. P.O. box right here. Right?
You see it?
They got
It's
blocked.
beautiful.
They got blocked.
Yeah.
You see it? It's beautiful, right? Right?
Yeah. Thank you.
There.
Thank you.
There. There it is. He wants that one.
Oh, so cool.
Is that the one?
I like the black lights here.
Either one will be cool, guys. So
Oh, I
surprise
still
the
got
Hitman.
I got Blacklight
You
Carnage.
see it? He always says black light matters, so come on. So support your
Yeah, I'm gonna feel them.
black lights.
Oh man. Speaking of, have you seen those uranium glass things?
Oh shit.
There's like an old. I just learned about this. There's like
What?
an old collectibles, like what's the word I'm looking for? Craze, I guess. And it's just uranium glass. It's just glass, like made with uranium, and it glows in a black light, and it looks pretty cool.
Oh shit. Uranus black light.
Uranus. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We once again made a review of a show twice as long as the show. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. I'm sure you learned.
Yeah,
a lot
we're here
more.
to have fun and kicking it with your homies, late night, even though you're not gonna see this until Friday morning. 10:30 around that time.
You
That's
can
when we
watch it
drop.
whenever in the bathtub, sipping
There you go.
bubbly.
Just make sure you don't drop your phone in the bathtub.
That's fine too. Yeah, throw a toaster in there with it.
Hey, some of them are waterproof, so give it a try. Check it out.
Mine would bounce back just fine.
Let's see if Apple's actually telling the truth this time about waterproofing phones.
How else would you bob for apples?
They're bobbing these nuts.
Gotti.
Oh, I get it because it's an Apple phone. How about you looking for the Galaxy, though? That's one way to look for a Galaxy. Remember Men in Black 1 when they're looking for Orion's belt?
Yeah,
Yeah, Sinus is golden.
it was a good movie.
More sugar, please.
Wasn't he somebody?
Yeah,
No,
this is William Fisk. He's Kingpin.
Yeah, he was Vincent D'Onofrio.
How is this?
Yeah, I remember reading that and being like, I'm afraid to watch it again because I don't see that same person for sure.
That's funny. It was more sugar, please. He's like, his wife comes in like, "Are you okay?" He's like stirring the drink.
She turns on the kitchen light and he tries to hide under.
Like, what are you doing? Oh, Bocchinians. What you ever learned? There it is. Then he puts his spaceship. All right, we'll go into the Men in Black review later. But yeah, that's funny.
All right.
For the holiday hit, man. Jingles all the ways. I am Ray Zombie. This is and has been Agatha All Along, episode 3. Tricks and Tribulations. What will happen next? Let's all tune in and find out. Remember, if nobody loves you, we love you. Till next time.
Hey. Peace.
Much love.
Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and his army, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. The hitman and the undead, coming at you live, spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. We're doing movies, games, and everything in between. Get ready, y'all, for the